Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lynn, and if you are new here, welcome. Yesterday, I was going into HEB because I needed eye drops. My left eye has been a little red and irritated, so I went in there to get some lubricant, some sterile lubrication. And of course, they have all of these gorgeous plants out. Like HEB's nursery is packed right now. And so, well, I'm an avid plant lover, so I had to absolutely stop and take a peek. And so spent a little bit of time going through what they had, and because we plant a lot of drought tolerant plants in this garden, so I'm looking for that. Number one, drought tolerant. I maintain this garden, so it needs to be low maintenance because I have enough to do. And then we have deer and rabbit issues. Sorry, it's so windy today, but we have deer and rabbit issues, so they need to be deer resistant as well and rabbit resistant. I've got some gorgeous plants that I'm going to go over with you today, and one of these plants, if you love Mystic Spires Salvia, I've got a new one. Actually, I'm going to talk about two, but I have two of them in my basket, different colors, and they're new for 2026. Okay, so let me get started, and I'm going to get started with the salvia if you don't mind. If you like Mystic Spires Salvia, HEB has these gorgeous 2-gallon plants, $19.99 each. So as you can see, we picked up 2 of those, and it has these gorgeous flowers. This is zone 7 to, I believe, 9B, maybe 10. And it's a perennial salvia in those zones, of course. And it's going to bloom for you all season long. This will only stop blooming when the hard frost hits, and actually you want to give it a good chop sometime in late August, September, so at the end of summer, because it's going to be looking kind of raggedy. But just go in and chop it down and you'll get your fall flush. This is Mystic Spires, $19.99. We actually picked it up in 2 sizes, so this is another Mystic Spires as well. I forget what the price was on this, but it was way cheaper than that one. So we picked up 2 of those. Now, I'm speaking of Mystic Spires. Well, Ball, and I want to, it's not Ball Growers, I forget the actual name, but Ball has new salvia in the Mystic line. So there's new salvia in the Mystic Spires line. There is Misty and there's Mystical. And the difference is the Misty, which I did not see at HEB and therefore I don't have. The Misty is smaller and a little less vigorous than the Mystic Spires. So I think it tops out somewhere around 24 inches in height and width, whereas the Mystic Spires over here is going to become about 3 feet in height and width. What I did get was the Mystical, and look at this gorgeous plant. It is going to become 12 to 18 inches in height and width, compared to the Misty, because I did a little research after I picked it up. It was already on my radar, believe it or not, but this one will become 12 to 18 inches in height and width, so you can put it in a 1 or 2 gallon pot and just let it grow and bloom for you all summer. These plants are for 7A to 10. And guess what, y'all? Comes in 2 colors. There's a mystical white and a mystical blue. So, well, I bought 3 of these and two or three of these. Where I'm going to put them, I don't know yet, but they're small enough that, you can pop them in somewhere, of course. Okay, next, an annual. So the past 2 years I've been buying this pretty little Calibachoa. It's an annual. It's the dark lavender Calibachoa. I've been picking this up from HEB, and I've been putting it in a pot with my boxwood. And then, of course, for a pop of pink, these are Lucky Star Lavender Pentas. So isn't that pretty? Look at the little star flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals and nice dark green leaves. So I picked these up as well. Most of these plants were $5 to no more than $9, except for the large ones. And the thing that oh, and I got 6 of the annuals. So as you can see, they're healthy. And then picked up this. This is, they're calling it Perovskia Crazy Blue, but you'll know Perovskia atriplycifolia is now Salvia yangii. So it's been reclassified with all of the DNA and the scientists, what they can figure out now. They found that it is part of the Salvia genus. It is not Perovskia atriplycifolia. So this one is Perovskia, that's the name, Crazy Blue. And this is the 1 gallon plant that I picked up from HEB as well. You guys, if you're looking for something that can deal with the 95-degree temperatures, 100-degree temperatures, and just keep on going, being virtually unfazed by it. Plus it's drought tolerant, deer resistant, rabbit resistant. Get some Russian sage. That is the common name. And so this one is different in that the regular Salvia yangii, formerly known as Perovskia atriplycifolia, it would become about 4 to 5 feet in height. This little baby is saying 18 inches in height, 18 inches in width. I'd like to see that. Now that I realized that, I looked at it, I saw the name, and I thought, oh, it's just, you know, another Salvia yangii, expecting it to grow like, you know, what we're familiar with in terms of the species. And then when I looked at the tag and I saw 15 to 18 inches in height and width, I was like, okay, that's going to be a little different. And now I need more. So I need at least 2 more because, you know, got to have 3, 5, 7. So now I'm going to have to go back to HEB and see if I can pick up 2 more of these babies. So today, and sorry y'all, it's so breezy. It is, I'm layered because it is like just under 60 degrees, but the humidity, the reason for the hat too, it is like 80% humidity. It was supposed to rain, but we didn't get much. I think it passed right by us. But anyway, I'm going to spend time getting these in the ground because, as you know, we're about to enter the rainy season. So it's an excellent time to put these plants in the ground, especially looking at the climate right now where it's not too hot. Just remember, quick tip, dig those holes wide, not deep, for drought tolerant plants. Go wide, not deep. Plant them high, so 1 inch or 2. So here's the soil level right here. Have your soil down about here. And remember, the first year or 2, many of these plants, you still need to water them, especially when you see the temperatures hitting 85, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, because that is where most plants start to have issues with the heat, the high temperatures. And also the days are going to be longer too. So more sun. So that's it, y'all. Get down to HEB. They have a lot of plants there, and so if you don't deal with deer, if you don't have watering restrictions, you'll probably find some gorgeous plants that they're not right for this garden, but they could be absolutely gorgeous in yours. Okay, just checking in and reporting. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day in your garden.